What's up, y'all? I haven't seen you guys in a fat minute, honestly. I hope all you guys have been doing great. It's holiday season. I'm extremely excited. To commemorate this holiday season, though, I want y'all to please show some love to a little guy who it took me a little bit of time to make this. Everyone, this is Chili. Be nice to Chili. Alright, today we're gonna be reacting to how I edit 5 times faster than you. Now personally, I need this. I do need this because I have been editing a SneakerCon video for about 2 months now, and I'm not even close to done. It's actually really bad. It's really bad. But hopefully with this video, I'll be able to progress further, alright? And I've decided, also, one more thing, to let all you guys know, those who were in the streams before, I am no longer streaming until we hit 20,000 subscribers. The only reason I say this is because I feel like once I build an audience and are able to funnel those people from the YouTube videos into the Twitch stream, so I'm not talking to thin air, that's perfect. Alright, but until then, I appreciate you guys. Let's watch this.
It's another 3 AM night of editing.
Wait a minute. Hold up, wait. How old is this kid? Wait a minute. Did I just get hooked into this video by like a 3-year-old? Hold up.
It's another 3 AM night of editing. Except this time, it's your 3rd day in a row with no sleep. You have school in 3 hours, and you have a test you haven't even studied for.
Oh my god. I'm getting egoed by a 3-year-old right now. Oh my god. Wait, he's actually he has a crazy editing style too.
It's another 3 AM night of editing. Except this time, it's your 3rd day in a row with no sleep. You have school in 3 hours, and you have a test you haven't even studied for.
Facts.
Since you've been telling yourself you'll review everything once you've got this video to render. That was last week. Today is also the last day you have to finish this video. 3rd cup of coffee, and you've kind of accepted your fate.
Yeah.
I'm a slow-ass editor who's failing my test tomorrow. Now pause.
I'm
It does
pausing.
not have to be this way, trust me.
Yo, his edits are tough. Bro, the audio, the engagement. There's better be a voice changer, bro. There's better be a voice changer, because there's no way. Genuinely, this kid's probably like 12. I'm 19. I'm getting egoed right now.
I was once in your shoes too, because that right there is a true story. So that's why in this video, I decided that I would put together the 5 methods that have helped me
Five
slice
methods.
my editing time in half. I can confidently tell you that after learning and applying all 5 of these tactics, it now takes me 3 hours to edit a video that would have taken me 6 instead. Plus, I don't know if it helps, but my grades have kind of improved too. But before we get into it, I think it's useful to note that everything I'll be showing you how to do will be done using Adobe After Effects. Well,
Okay.
follow any of these steps.
See, me personally, I use CapCut, you know, because I'm on that.
No matter what editing software you use, whether it's After Effects, Premiere Pro, DaVinci, or even CapCut, all these methods are universal. But for the certain niche things I'll show you how to do, you may have to look up exactly how to do it in your own editing software. But trust me, it'll be there. Alright, let's get to the sauce.
Shortcuts.
This is a mappable Razer mouse, and this is my...
Dude, he's genuinely 12 years old. Bro, I need to get my game, like, checked, bro. Oh my...
50% keyboard? Wait, where's my old laptop? I think this is it. No, don't. And this is my 100% keyboard, which doesn't actually work because I might have scratched the motherboard when trying to replace the thermal paste.
This kid is cool.
If you have a bigger keyboard with a lot of extra buttons that you may never use, well, let's change that by assigning one of these keys to do something in your editing software. Now, there is a way you can program a key or a combination of keys on your keyboard to do an action of your choice. So if you're taking more than 5 seconds on a repetitive action, then you should probably assign it to a keyboard shortcut, which although just saves seconds, definitely adds up in the long run. For right now, I'm going to show you how to find your own editing software shortcuts and how you can actually make your own custom ones. But if you're not interested in that, go to this timestamp. For this example, I'll be using After Effects, but it's pretty much similar on every other software. Make sure you do your research before though. Go up to Edit, then Keyboard Shortcuts, and you'll see all these shiny shortcuts. Some you may use and some you may have never known about. And honestly, if you just mentally note some of these shortcuts that you did not know about, that just may be all that you need. Now, to make your own custom shortcuts that aren't already assigned to something, click on these buttons with your mouse that you'd want for the shortcut. It can either be with just a single key or a combination of Control, Shift, or Alt alongside of it. Now, if you do that, you'll see this thingy pop up down here, which is the command you selected. Then go over here and search up the action that you want to simplify, and then just go ahead and drag it.
Does he have this for CapCut though?
There you go. If we try it out, it works. If you want ideas on what to add for your shortcuts, a couple of them that I personally added is like beat marking for the letter X and time searching for Control-Shift-Q. And then obviously once you're done with this, just click.
Alright, even though I don't use After Effects, this is a really good tip. It's the first tip and he's already cooking.
Okay, to save it all. Now when it comes to using a mappable mouse, it can save you maybe just a few seconds with a simple click, just like the keyboard. But trust me, it adds up over time. I'm personally using this Death Eater Essential from Razer, which really isn't expensive. It's just like 20 bucks on Amazon. But it really has done the job for me for like over a year now. It's also the same mouse that Technoblade used in its prime. So this mouse has 2 mappable buttons. And by using the software it came with, I was able to put any combinations of shortcuts to it. So what I already...
Alright, low-key I'm gonna go to the timestamp just because I'm not using After Effects. On second thought, some of you who are watching right now probably have used After Effects, so we'll keep going.
One for pre-composing layers, and this other one for splitting a layer. And then I could also switch around with different setting profiles, so if I'm editing and I'm doing more of something else, or if I just want to use it for gaming. You know, so I could be double-clicking to completely destroy you in Minecraft Skyward. Now, if you're on a laptop like me and don't even edit with a mouse,
bro, I love his edit though.
A decent one will be a great place to start with. It'll give you a much smoother experience and less thumb cramps. For method 2, we're going to be using not 1, but 2 screens.
Interesting.
Actually, though, having an extra screen while editing speeds up the process a lot. Because if you use it the way I do, where I put all my files, and maybe if I'm following a tutorial on the second screen with my actual editing software on the main one, it helps so much because there's less annoying friction from switching between tab and tab. And
invest in a monitor. It doesn't even have to be a crazy monitor. Just get like one from your auntie, you know, when she's like, hey, I got this extra monitor at work. Just take it, bro. It's so helpful.
Before getting really distracted from editing, which we will actually come to discuss later in method 5. But wait, not all of us has an extra monitor laying around. That is true, and since I'm almost at a broken...
What's funny is I don't got just one. I got 2, quite possibly 3 monitors just laying around, bro. Now, why do I have that many monitors? I don't even know. I don't even remember how I got all of them, personally.
As you, neither do I. But I do have this iPad that's just really tossed around my house where no one even uses it. So I just kind of downloaded a software on my computer and on my iPad, which will actually let you pair it to your laptop as a second screen. So I just open the app, connect it to my laptop, and poof, it just goes over the Wi-Fi. But if your Wi-Fi is really that bad, you can also always connect it with a wire. So if you have an extra tablet or an iPad laying around, I would definitely recommend trying this out. Definitely helps me concentrate at least. Also would recommend to buy a mount for it, so you're not holding it up with books like my goofy eye does.
Useful presets.
This method is very straightforward and you probably already do it. But actually making useful presets. Make a preset for all the straightforward stuff you add in your edits. Even if it takes you less than 20 seconds to do it over and over and over, just make a preset for it. Because trust me, once you're dropping presets left and right, you'll be saving so much time. And remember, the whole idea of this video is to add a lot of tiny ways we could save time. If it's just seconds and ends up adding up, and after a long editing session, it will save you much more hours.
That's facts,
funnily enough, this will transition.
Wait, like that little intro that y'all saw in the beginning with the "Alright, everybody, let's go." That takes like maybe, I think when I'm editing this, it'll probably take me like what 30 seconds to make everything. But that's just 30 seconds that I just lost because I didn't make a preset, so I gotta make a preset.
Perfectly into our next method. This saves me the most time editing and is pretty much connected to everything else I've covered in this video, which is using a layout extension which offers mappable buttons and other quick shortcuts. Now there's a variety of different extensions you can choose from, but what I personally use is Video Pilot's FX Console since it's free and pretty easy to install. And if you want to check that out, I've also linked it in the description alongside of everything else I've referenced in this video. So basically how it works is once I have it installed, I just click Control Space with After Effects open and it gives me this pop-up where I can easily search up for presets or effects. Take a screenshot of my preloaded frame just in case I need it later to goon. And then probably my favorite part is these mappable presets. There's 10 slots where you can add any presets that you already have made. So you just click one command and then click and then you have your preset applied. You can add your deep glow settings or text animations, color corrections, or just presets you catch yourself using way too often. For me, my main use for this extension is when I'm editing these videos for you. Sometimes when I want to add a movement animation, a glow effect, or text settings I use in these videos, I'll just have to use 2 clicks and it's applied. This helps me so much because these videos on their own take me hours to make. Just little actions like these save me an indescribable amount of time. And I'm sure this extension will serve you some sort of purpose in your own editing madness too.
Thank you, bro. Block the
Okay, this one is super obvious, but honestly not nearly as done as it should be. Actually locking in on your edit. For me at least, the times when I get the most done are when I get into this thing called the flow state. It's when you're so locked in that practically everything else fades away. Time in your mind kind of just disappears. The way how I get to that flow state is pretty simple. I shut down all distractions, no YouTube in the background, no side tabs. Definitely the hardest one is my phone. I used to have just do not disturb on, but now I just completely power it off. Since if I keep it on, I'll pick it up without even realizing, and suddenly 45 minutes are gone from TikTok. So now that's why I just completely power it off. It's the only way I don't get distracted.
I like this kid.
But obviously if you're interested in this, mess around with it, see what works for you the best. Now if your attention span is really bad, music can be the only thing on in the background at first, but I try to cut it out over time so you're really locked in. It's just you and the software. What I usually do is I'll set a block of time like 45 minutes, an hour, or whatever feels doable. Now during those first 15 minutes will always be the hardest because your brain will just want to get distracted. But if you push through it telling yourself to just focus, it's gonna get easier. It will get easier. And then eventually your brain just gives in and focuses.
Nah, because if there's any editors out there who's just like who just taking film, right? Because the SneakerCon video that I'm doing right now, I've got at least like 6 hours worth of footage, bro. And there's times, right, like I would say about 2 days ago when I was editing, bro, I was in the flow state. I was the editing avatar, bro. Like genuinely, once you get past like the all right, bro, I made that cut, and once you're like, damn, cut, bam, 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 cut, all right, bet, now let's get into the audio, bam, 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 oh my god, boop, 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 bop. Like it like there's genuinely a flow state, and he's 100% correct. Like I like this video a lot.
That's when you hit the flow. And trust me, you'll get way more done in that time than you ever thought you could. The thing is that it was never editing that was actually eating up all your
I like
time.
how his audio gets slower and
slower. Assuming you're a student and you have a family, you've got essays, studying, deadlines, events. By the time you finally sit down to edit, you're already half dead. So that's where today's partner, Skyward, comes in.
He's partnered? Bro, 12 years old and already partnered is crazy. That's
without
awesome.
Feeling like I'm cheating. Because truth time I had in tails and told it to someone less than work to do it with it.
But I'm still skipping. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
Work to give me the views. Straight a very deep research and a creator. And it's only $15 in literal days of every.
$15 I don't got. My fault.
Month. How can it get better than that? Oh wait, it can. Because you can use the discount link in the description.
This kid, I like this kid. He's smart.
I don't even know how you can make this deal any better. So if you want more time to edit or just get your life,
bro, his edits are so clean
check out Skyward through the link in the description. Awesome, you've watched till the end of this video, so now you know how to edit way much faster than you used to. Well, go ahead and watch this video right here if you want to find out what the best method is to get high quality scenes to put in your videos.
Congrats, bro. That was a great video. Genuinely, that was really good. Reverse Stark. What is this? Bro spawned with elite editing knowledge. Bro started editing in the womb. Bro, I really like that video. That was really good. That was really well done. And that kid's probably like 12 years old too. All right, I gotta take these edits, man. I need to use these edits because genuinely, like, I gotta get that video out. And to explain why I'm not streaming on Twitch right now, I wasn't really feeling it, and I was taking exams and everything, right? But I do love reaction videos, but I'm gonna start doing a lot more vlog videos. That's what I really want to get into, IRLs. If I can get to IRLs, then I'll be so happy, man. And that SneakerCon video is gonna be the first IRL video that I ever post. So, without further ado, I hope you guys have a great one. Happy holidays. I'll see y'all in the next video. Hendrix out. Peace.